Good morning, my dear children. How are you? Have you learned? Have you read yesterday's lesson? What we started yesterday? Do you remember? Yes, we learned natural things and human made things. And we make different items with different materials. We learned about hut, pot, chair, table, tire, rubber band, paper bag, paper. All these are made of different materials, and mud, clay, and wood are natural materials. We get mud, wood, and clay from the nature itself. Then next today we are learning about metals. What? Metals. You might have heard metals. Metals. There are different types of metals. Which are they? Aluminium, copper, iron are common metals. Name the metals. Aluminium, aluminium, name the metals. Aluminium, copper, and iron. These are examples for metals. Many other metals are there. These are common metals what we are using. Name some metals. Aluminium, copper, and iron. And we get these metals from the earth. Okay? We get these metals from the earth. We get these metals from the earth. നമുക്ക് എവിടെ നിന്നാണ് ഈ മെറ്റൽസ് കിട്ടുന്നത്? എർത്തിൽ നിന്ന്. നെയിം സം മെറ്റൽസ്. അലൂമിനിയം, കോപ്പർ ആൻഡ് അയൺ. ഓക്കെ, ആൻഡ് see aluminum vessels we are using in the kitchen, and see this frame of this board made of aluminum. Okay, so this is a metal, and this screen is made of iron. Okay, and this lock is made of, this holder is made of iron. Okay, so all these are metals. Name some metals. Aluminium, copper, and iron are metals, and we get these metals from the earth. We get these metals from the earth. Then next, brass and steel are made in factories. You might have seen steel vessels and brass vessels. ചെമ്പു പാത്രങ്ങളും സ്റ്റീൽ പാത്രങ്ങളൊക്കെ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടാവും അല്ലേ? They are the mixture of metals, and മെറ്റൽസ് മിക്സ് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് സ്റ്റീലും ബ്രാസും ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നത്. We are using this mixture of metal also to make vessels, pots, and other things. So name some metals. Aluminium, copper, and iron. And these we get from the earth, and we are mixing these metals and making steel and brass in factories. In factories, we are making steel and brass. Okay. Then glass is made from sand in factories. Things like bottles and glass are made of glass. Glass bottles you might have seen. This drinking glass you might have seen. This glass made from sand. മണ്ണിൽ നിന്നാണ് ഗ്ലാസ് ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നത്. In factories we make glass from sand. Glass from sand. Okay. We make glass from sand. And next material is plastic. Plastic is made in factories, and some plastics are soft, some plastics are hard. Many things like lunch boxes, buckets, and bottles are made of plastic. And see, cover of this marker pen made of plastic. Okay, and many things made of plastic is very familiar for you. And this bottle made of plastic, and plastic is another material. We are using plastic to make bottles, lunchbox, etc. And plastic is another material. Brass, steel, glass, and plastic are made in factories. They are human made materials. So this brass, steel, plastic, brass, steel, and plastic made in factories. Factories. So these are human made. These are human made. Okay. These are glass also here. Glass. These all are human made. And this aluminium, copper, and iron we get from the earth. So they are natural materials. Okay. Understood? We learned human made and natural materials. And aluminium we get from the earth. Copper we get from the earth. And iron we get from the earth. So these all are natural materials, and we get brass, steel, plastic, and glass we made in factories. So they are human made materials. Okay. So brass, steel, plastic, glass are human made materials. And see, here it is given. All of you read this today. And next, cotton. That is a fiber. We get cotton plant. And wool we get from sheep. And silk we get from silkworm. We are not making in factory. So these three fibers are natural fibers. We get from the nature itself. So they are called natural fibers. Okay. Cotton we are getting from plants. Cotton we are getting from plants. Okay. Cotton, silk, and wool. These three fibers we are getting from nature. Cotton we get from plant. Silk we get from silkworm. And wool we get from sheep. We are not making this. So cotton, silk, and wool are natural fibers. What they are called? Natural fibers. Natural fibers. And we get cotton from plants. We get wool from sheep and silk from silkworms. So these three fibers are natural fibers. Okay. We get from nature. So they are called natural fibers. Okay. Natural fibers. The next. So our earth is very important. We get many things from earth, and we have to save the earth. And see, plastic is harming our planet earth. Harming means very dangerous, very making problems. Plastic is not good for our health. Nowadays you might have heard we are not using plastic bags. Instead of that we are using jute bags. And see, this is a jute bag made of jute, and this we get from jute, we get from plants, and this is not harmful for nature, not harmful for earth. A jute bag earthന് harmful alla, and we are using paper bags, okay, instead of using plastic covers and plastic bags. Plastic bags do not decompose or അത് നമുക്ക് അലിഞ്ഞു ചേരില്ല മണ്ണായിട്ട്, ഓക്കെ, മണ്ണിൽ അത് റിമെയിൻ ചെയ്യും. അപ്പം അത് മണ്ണിന് ദോഷമാണ്, മണ്ണിന് ഹാംഫുൾ ആണ്. ദാറ്റ് ഡിസ്റ്റർബ്സ് അവർ എർത്ത് soil and it make problems, it make pollution, okay, and it make health problems for human beings, and not only for us, to animals and to plants, okay. Plastic is harm our planet earth. We should reduce its use. Use paper or cloth bags instead of plastic bags, and recycle paper to save our earth. Recycle and reuse എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ ഉപയോഗിച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞ പേപ്പർ വീണ്ടും നമുക്ക് ഉപയോഗിക്കാവുന്ന വിധത്തിൽ ആക്കി തീർക്കാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കും ഫാക്ടറീസിൽ. അപ്പം നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുക, പേപ്പർ റീസൈക്കിൾ ചെയ്ത് വീണ്ടും റീയൂസ് ചെയ്യുക, ഓക്കെ. സോ like this we can save our planet earth, okay. So we have to save our planet earth. So we finished our third lesson, which is our third lesson, natural and human made things. Natural things means we get from the nature itself, we get from the earth itself, and human made things we make, നമ്മൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നത് human made. And this cotton, silk, wool we get from the nature, and aluminium, copper and iron metals we get from nature. Steel, brass and all we get from, we are making in factories, so they are human made materials. But mud, wood, clay, all this we are not making, we get from the earth, so they are natural materials, and we have to save our earth. How do we save our earth? We have to say no to plastic. So today onwards you should not use plastic, okay. ഇന്നു മുതൽ നിങ്ങൾ പ്ലാസ്റ്റിക് ബാഗ്സ് ഒന്നും ഉപയോഗിക്കാതിരിക്കുക, പരമാവധി ക്ലോത്ത് ബാഗ്സും jute bag ഉപയോഗിക്കുക. And tell your parents also to use cloth bags, jute bags and paper bags, okay. All of you read this lesson and find the words, hard words from this lesson, and write 5 times and learn. ഈ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തന്നെ ഈ ലെസണിൽ നിന്ന് വേർഡ്സ് കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചിട്ട് എഴുതി പഠിക്കുക. എക്സാമ്പിൾ: അലൂമിനിയം, കോപ്പർ, അയൺ, ബ്രാസ്, സ്റ്റീൽ. Learn the spelling of all these words by writing 5 times in your rough note, okay.